discussion. We'll just take that day by day. He seems to be doing pretty good today. He was doing well after the game. Brandon Hughes has a hamstring strain. Jeremy Macklin has a hamstring strain. He was MRI today. It doesn't, he's got a little spot there, but it's not quite as bad as what we thought. Michael Vick has a hand contusion, so it's not a break. It actually, we had a couple different, matter of fact, a few different shots taken of his hand yesterday during the game. The early clips showed that there was no break, and then the ones that came back when he was on the field showed that there was a potential fracture there. And then today he had the scans, and the scans showed that there was no break. What it was a blood vessel that was sitting over the bone, and this I guess frequently happens. I'm not obviously a doctor, but that happens at times with x-rays, and the blood vessel made it look like it was a fracture. He still has a bunch of swelling in it that's got to get out of there. It's sensitive to the touch right now, so that part's got to go on. But the positive is there's not a fracture there. And then Parker is still out with a high ankle sprain, and working through that. And Tap is getting closer with the back strain. As far as the game goes, obviously I've got to do a better job of managing this football team and taking care of things for game day. And we had 8 significant plays for on offense, for on defense, and all different types. But the base part of that was that there were 4 significant plays that they scored on, and on long plays, big plays, and we didn't have any on the offensive side. And as far as the management of the game, I've got to take care of that. Obviously, I thought the 4th and 1 changed the momentum of the game in the opposite direction, and that's clearly my responsibility. And so I take full responsibility for the outcome of that game. And on the other hand, that I'll get better, and as a team, we will get better. So, George.
Andy, since it's not a break, does that mean it's strictly a pain tolerance thing as far as whether he plays?
Well, we'll see how he does over the next couple of days. You got to get the swelling out.
If he can't go, who's your quarterback?
Now we'll see.
Think it's possible that he plays on Sunday?
We'll see how the swelling in the hand does. Make sure we listen to the other guy's questions here. We'll see if we can get the swelling, where it's manageable and his hands, where he feels comfortable.
How's Vince doing right now in this game? 100%.
I didn't think he was this past week, so we'll take him out and we'll run him here and see if we can bring. It was that top end this past week. I didn't think it was there, but we'll see how he does this week.
How Michael's hand is swelling now compared to post game? It was pretty bad. Is it getting better yet?
It's about the same right now. And it's not to say that he can't play with the swelling. It's just got to be where he can bend his hand, where he can work with it.
Andy, did you talk to Michael today, and how relieved was he that it was not a break?
Well, I think he's pretty relieved about it. Yeah. So it's a good thing. That's a positive thing that wasn't a break.
What did he say to you about wanting to play today?
He always wants to play. So that's how he is. He's a competitive guy.
Coach, a lot of fan frustration this morning after games like this over the kind of similar kind of themes, play calling, clock management, trouble in the red zone. You mentioned a minute ago you need to do a better job. What do you mean by that?
Well, you did a good job of explaining it. So, and I completely understand the frustration. And so it's my responsibility to make sure we get that changed and it's a day-to-day thing, as opposed to, you know, initially what we thought was a little more significant than that. It's tender right now. You know, the positive was that the MRI came back and it wasn't a negative thing there, so.
And you've had a lot of line of switches to linebacker and safety along the way here. Are you convinced you have the personnel now in that locker room to get the job done in linebacker and safety?
Well, we're gonna keep working, and so, you know, and try to get that right, and make sure that we all do our jobs a little bit better.
And you can agree with Andy's, with Michael's assessment that we need to do a better job protecting records.
Well, listen, I'm always, his best interest is always on my mind, and so, in particular when he's on the football field, I know he's a marked man, and so I think it's important that we all keep a close eye on him when he's playing.
Is Casey Matthews still starting linebacker?
You know what, I haven't even gone there with this, but, and really, I'm probably not gonna go there with you on it.
Was Vick injured when he fell or when
When he
the
was
guy
hit.
did here?
What do you think? He threw the ball, and the guy was coming in, and he tried to protect himself from the guy hitting him in the head, and, with his hand, and it got caught between his helmet, or in that area there, face mask, where,
Will Marty was being legal as a play call.
come on, I mean, you guys are killing, yeah, please.
And how close is it?
Something you don't have to worry about, but I think Marty's very good.
Keep on, Jared. How close is he to being able to get on the field if you decide to go that direction?
We'll see. You know, I'm not there yet. I'm got to do all my evaluation stuff here and make those decisions in the next couple of days.
Andy, are you surprised that you're,
Mike was not actually wearing it up?
Can't tell you that, John.
If you end up being down a couple of receivers, you possibly you're gonna have to make a roster move there this week?
Well, we'll see. Again, we just got to see how they do physically here, and the next couple of days. You know, basically, if you have none, then you got to make something happen there. If a bunch of guys are out.
are you disappointed that at this point in your career, you're evaluating still and possibly making changes? Or you think things would have been a little more stable with the guys you put out there?
I would take that responsibility on. Yeah, I'd probably say yes. Yeah, it's my responsibility to make sure the right guys are on the field, in the right place, and so I'd probably tell you.
The tackling was poor, that as a result of the guys are in the right place, or is
We've got to do a better job tackling. You know, and listen, that's not, I can't sit here and tell you that if you're in a position to make a tackle, you got to make a tackle. That's how it works. And then it's our responsibility as coaches and to put guys in the right position to make the tackles. But when you're there, you've got to make the tackle.
And you had 4 false start penalties yesterday after only 2 in the 2 dome games. A couple guys mentioned some cadence issues. Can you talk a little bit about what the problem was?
Well, there was obviously cadence issues when guys jump off side, so it's we've all got to be on the same page there, and you know, I'll take care of that. Put that in my category right there, doing a better job of managing the game there.
And why did you go for a 4th and 1 there? And how much did you kind of got into that time?
Yeah, well, listen, I knew we had the momentum, obviously, and I've always been aggressive, and so I wanted to make sure that we stayed aggressive, and it was the wrong thing to do, obviously, you know, with hindsight being 2020 here.
Did you feel at all that you needed more points that was essential to win that game and score more?
I wanted to score more.
The Vick's injury had anything to do with it, or afraid of losing?
I wanted to score more, that's all.
Do you agree with Michael's contention that he made yesterday with regard to the hits that he's taking, the calls that he's getting or not getting?